If you want to attract a woman, ignore her. Have you heard of that line before? Yes? Here's the thing. The more detached you are from a woman, the more attractive you will be to her. It's weird, and yet it's true. But here's the kicker though. Like everything in attraction, there's the right way to do it, and plenty of wrong ways to do it too. The same goes for this entire thing of ignoring a woman to attract her. Do it wrong and you'll turn her off. So, let's sort this out today, okay? In this video, I'll show you how to do it the right way so you can add it to your seduction toolkit. We call the technique the Act Dis trick, or the ADT, and it works as a treat. You're going to learn the ADT today, and it's going to be a game changer. Trust me on this. Before that, however, you should know about the wrong way that most guys try to ignore women. This is a huge mistake that most guys make, and guess what? There's a good chance that you're making it too. I gotta caution you though. If you've been making this one mistake, it's going to ruin your chances with the girl you like forever. What's this mistake? Well, before we get into that, here's something I want you to do for me. Scroll down and click the like button beneath this video. By doing that, you'll help me reach out to even more guys like us. Everyone deserves success and happiness with women. Do you agree? If yes, then click the like button because I'll wait here. Done? Great. Let's continue. So, what's this mistake that most guys make when they try to ignore women? Well, to get into that, first, I'd like to introduce you to this thing called the Ira Model. If you're a Shogun method devotee, then you'll already know the Ira Model like the back of your hand. But I'm going to describe it anyhow in case you haven't heard of Shogun method before, okay? Anyway, here's the theory behind the Ira Model. Seduction works in a sequence. Now, here's the thing. Men think women are befuddling and hard to understand, and yet, according to the Ira Model, it's easy to make a woman fall in love because of one thing. Women think in a straight line. This means that as long as we seduce a woman in a particular sequence to match how she thinks, we will succeed. So far, so good? Okay, so what's this sequence then? Well, that's what the Ira Model is. A 4-step sequence that marks the process of seduction from A to Z. I, R, and A stand for the first 3 steps in the sequence: intrigue, rapport, and attraction. Again, for seduction to work, you'll have to start with intrigue and then escalate to rapport. Once you have developed rapport with your woman, then you can attract her. Simple, right? Now, you may wonder what E stands for in the Ira Model. Well, Derek has asked me not to talk about it, and I respect his request. Anyway, take a guess and I'll tell you if you're right. Press pause and enter what you think E means in the comments section below. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we've covered Ira Model 101. How does this tie with the entire ignore a woman to attract her idea? Well, here's the mistake that a guy can make. He ignores a woman before he makes her interested in him. The Ira Model tells us this. Intrigue comes before rapport and attraction. Ignoring a woman is a technique for the rapport and attract stages. You're jumping the gun if you're not intriguing her first. So, the bottom line is this. If you ignore a woman who is not intrigued by you yet, it won't work. And this is the biggest mistake that most guys make with women. They don't seduce in sequence. They try a bunch of seduction tricks without first building intrigue and rapport. And this includes ignoring a woman even when she's not interested in them. You see the problem now, right? Shoguns have an advantage over other guys because they have a strategy to follow. The Ira Model. Intrigue first, then rapport, then attraction, and finally, the E stage. Now here's the kicker. I can't tell you more about the Ira Model here. It's Shogun Method's secret sauce, and it'll be unfair to Shoguns if I expose it. I mean, the Shogun Method community goes fucking nuts if this gets leaked, and I don't want to die on the stake for this. Anyway, here's what I can share with you. An intrigue technique you can use before you ignore a woman for maximum effect. Would you like to learn that? Yes? If so, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Why? Because the more guys get this knowledge, the better the world will be. So, go ahead and subscribe because you're now one of us. This is important. Go! Subscribed? Great, let's continue. Okay, before I talk about the technique, I gotta put this warning up front. Like everything in Shogun method, it's risky. Many guys do it wrong and they shoot themselves in the foot. So, if you're gonna do it, then do it with your eyes open, okay? This stuff is not for amateurs, alright? Now, with that out of the way, let's dive in. This is something Shoguns call the LBRP. A Shogun from Paris calls it LBRP, but that's another story. So here's what LBRP is. The technique has two steps, LB and RP. The first step is LB, which stands for love bomb. Let's say you're going out with a girl on casual dates, and you're unsure if she likes you. Or worse, she seems to lose interest in you. If you don't fix this, she'll be gone for good. The mistake, of course, is to ignore her at this point, because if you do, it's pretty much the end of the road for you. So don't do it. Here's what to do. Love bomb her. If you can still get her to see you, then arrange for a date. Bring her to the best place in town, perhaps a fancy, upmarket French restaurant. Buy her red roses. Write her a poem. During the date, swoon over her. Agree with everything she says. Tell her how much you adore her. In short, be a fucking wimp. As a Shogun, you're savvy enough to know what's happening here. With Shogun method, you know what's running inside her mind. God, he's such a wimp. God, I'm so special. He's really in love with me. I should run away to make him chase me, and when he does, it'll be fucking great. Wait until I tell Sarah. You chuckle on the inside because she'll never see what's coming next. The next step in the LBRP technique is RP, the rug pull. After getting love bombed into high heaven, she'll never see this coming. Trust me on this. This is where you pull the rug, by ignoring her. Freeze her out. Go radio silent on her. Don't pick her calls up, and don't reply her texts. Do this for a week. You'll be tempted to contact her. Muster your strength and resist the temptation. Trust me on this. Ignore her completely. Now imagine you're in her shoes. What do you think happens to her? She'll experience a roller coaster of emotions. That's what. First, she'll be knocked off guard with your non-reaction. After all, she thought you're completely head over heels in love with her, right? What changed? The surprise then changes into annoyance, and then anger. An explosive cocktail of emotions brews inside her. As her anger subsides, her mind gets clouded by doubt and anxiety. Am I not beautiful enough for him? Did I say anything wrong? Did I do anything wrong? Was he playing me? Is he seeing another girl? Remember, all you need to do is shut the fuck up. Let her brew in her own emotions. The more she imagines shit in her mind, the better it will be for you. Makes sense? And when it becomes somewhat unbearable for her, then release her from her anguish by texting her. Yes, only those 3 dots and a question mark. That's the legendary Shogun method text that works like a charm. Then, watch the magic unfold. Seriously, it really works like magic. Remember, like Shogun method, this technique is risky as hell. I mean, some girls can't take with the mindfuck that well. Many Shoguns get stalked to hell by women they have gotten bored with. So here's my advice. Use this technique and Shogun method only on someone you're serious with, okay? I mean, Derek makes all new Shoguns to pledge not to use Shogun method to harm women or they can't join the Brotherhood. It's true. So I'm going to make you do the same thing. Continue only if you agree to use what I'm going to share with you ethically. Only use this knowledge for good, not for evil. Go ahead and make the promise. Do it. Now, since you're here, I'm gonna assume you've made the promise. So, that's great. So, here's what I'm gonna do for you next. By this time, most guys who watched this video from the beginning have dropped off. You're still here, and so you deserve this. Derek Rake has recorded a video masterclass where he spoke about a Shogun method tactic called fractionation. Remember how you pulled your woman through an emotional roller coaster in the LBRP technique? That's what fractionation is about. Putting women through emotional roller coasters to make them addicted to you. Now, here's the thing. Fractionation can be dangerous, especially if it's done recklessly. So, the masterclass may not be available all the time, because, let's face it, this kind of knowledge shouldn't be so widespread, right? So, here's the deal. At the end of this video, a link to the masterclass will come up. If the masterclass is still online, you'll see a registration page. Enter your details and you may get an invitation via email if you qualify. You can also find the link in the video description below. If it goes to a 404 page, it means the Fractionation Masterclass is already offline. If you can't get in, enter a message below in the comments section and I'll try to talk Derek to find a way in. Go on, do it.